Hi class, today I'll be going over your career report and what I want you to do is try to use this report in helping you decide on a major. Many of you have stated that you are undecided on a major or career at this time, and you're taking this class to help better understand yourself and what career choices would make sense for you. So part of that research and part of that looking into who you are is to complete a personality assessment. And that's the first part of this career research report. So I want you to click on this link, the humanmetrics.com link, and it should take you to this Jung typology test. This is a free personality test, and it's based on Carl Jung's and Isabel Briggs-Myers personality type theory. If you want to learn more about how they came up with the theories, you can click on this link right here, Carl Jung and Isabel Briggs-Myers typology, to learn more about the theory. There are 16 personality types, and by answering 60-something odd questions, down here, 64 questions, you are going to be able to find out what your personality type will be. So for example, here's a statement, and you can answer big yes, small yes, uncertain, little no, and big no. And here's the statement, and you just say how true is it for you. And the first statement is, you are almost never late for your appointments. For me, that's a big yes. I am never late for an appointment, typically, if I can help it. But if you are a person that sometimes you're late, but for the most part you're never late, then you would put yes. If you're unsure about it, you're 50% late, you're 50% on time, you might put uncertain. And then you can say you're almost never late to your appointment. That's an untrue statement. You're mostly always late to your appointment. Then you can put little no. And if you're always late to your appointments, then you would put big no. Okay, so in this statement, you are almost never late for your appointments. How true is that? And you would go down and answer all the questions the best you can. Don't leave any of them blank. If you're not sure, just put uncertain. Then you would hit score it. When you hit score it, it will take you to this page. And this is true for me. I've taken this test many times. I've taken the short version and the long version. This is definitely the short version. And I am an INFJ. All right. So I'm an introvert. I'm intuitive. I feel, I have preference in feelings, overthinking, and judging. So if you look under the INFJ type description, if you click on it, it will tell you more about yourself and the INFJ personality type. Okay, and there's a lot of good information here for you to kind of understand yourself a little bit more. And once you're in this, it actually, on the right-hand side, it tells you your type description, career choice, learning styles, communication styles, and then people who are famous that are INFJs. So I want you to click on career choices. Okay, this might come up, but you could just click out of it. It's just an ad. So under the career choices, I want you just to pick three career choices that matches your personality. So mine, there's some that they list here: social work, education, librarian, law, under healthcare psychology, psychotherapy, so on and so forth. So I, for the longest time, I really thought I wanted to be a social worker. And in my line of work, it's very similar to social work counseling. I'm a counseling professor and I'm also a counselor. So social work is very similar to what I'm doing right now. So on a piece of paper, you want to write down your top 3 and social work, education, librarian. All right. So for those who are undecided, I want you to pick these 3. But for those of you who already know what you want to do, this personality assessment, along with the assignment, I want you to kind of do it based on what your major, what you've already chosen your major to be. And so if you already know what your major is going to be, you really don't have to work off of this list. It's only if you're undecided that you will be working off of this list. Okay, so just remember the top 3, and I want you to go back onto the career research report. Okay, so we are now gonna, on the separate video, I'm going to walk you through another website that you're going to use in order to look up the information on this career report. So on the next website, I want you to look at it and look for the name, put down the name of your career. So right now I'm thinking maybe social work that I'm going to use. So social work, I want to look up the job duties, the employment outlook for social work, the disadvantages of a social worker. Will you be able to overcome these disadvantages? And you have to let me know how you're going to overcome the disadvantages. The salary range, report your 4-letter personality code. All right. So this, your 4-letter, basically, mine is INFJ, and yours could be different. There's 16 different types. So just make sure you put whatever your your personality code is. It's 4 letters. So just make sure that you do that. And then you want to let me know, does your personality align with this career? And tell me why. Your education. And you'll be looking at if you want to go into a certain career. Mine is social worker. That's what I'm using as an example right now. What kind of degree would this particular major would need? And what major is best for this field? What university offer this degree? You need to list more than one, okay? Which school would you like to attend? And why did you select the school? How much will your degree cost per semester and in total for the entire time that you're in school, including housing if you're moving out of the area. And then number 3 is based on your finding, is this a realistic career for you, and provide the details. So I want you to go ahead and watch the second video to make sure that you follow the next part of the assignment.